Hey, guys, guess what? It's only Wednesday. You got two more. Get at it. What's up? Borderlands 2 week is continuing, and I'm going to continue with the other big part of Borderlands, which is the cooperative aspect. The multiplayer aspect, as I'll probably end up calling it, because in this sense they're interchangeable. A lot of people can criticize the game for people being enemies, getting a lot more health as you add more people to the game, players. And that makes sense. You know, a heroic boss in WoW has more health than a normal version of a boss in WoW. It also takes 15 more people to kill. Just like these other characters take 3 more people to kill, depending. And apparently a sweet medium has been struck at 2 people, which is good. 2 people is a very fun experience. The first 2 Gears of War were like that, and those were great cooperative games. I really enjoyed beating Gears of War 2 with my friend on Insanity. Hashtag memories. But that's not important. What's important is this cooperative thing, and why it matters to Borderlands 2. Oftentimes, some things are best enjoyed with friends. If you see a bad movie alone, then you saw a bad movie by yourself, and it's like, well, what do you freaking do? I saw a bad movie. What does that matter? But if you see the bad movie with your friends, then you can all nudge each other and go, that was pretty fucking stupid, wasn't it? And that's important. If you have that aspect, especially in a game like Borderlands, which is extremely silly and has a bunch of these huge, over-the-top moments, and then the occasional moment that makes you go, oh god, did they just do that? I mean, moments that hit you. If you're sitting there, you know, in the same room or on a Skype call or through Xbox Live or whichever service you happen to be using, and then something happens, and the 4 of you, 3 of you, 2 of you, whatever, can all experience that together, that is amazing. Games that allow you to do that, but not compromise the enjoyment, are really good. And we're seeing an increasing amount of games have, you know, a cooperative aspect being created for it. We're seeing Dead Space 3 with a cooperative mode, which I think is straying too far away from Dead Space, but I'll leave judgment for when the game comes out. Now, one of the other really big aspects, when I talked about yesterday about how the echelons of loot, with 4 people, you're getting some sick, nasty loot. You're getting like blue shotguns that are better than a purple shotgun. Kinda, sometimes, maybe, if you're lucky. But still, if you look at the merits of what a cooperative mode in a game like that does, a game that gets harder as you add more people to it, a game that gets that rewards you better the more people you have. And I love when I get a chance to say this, but there is truth in advertising, occasionally. And Borderlands has always been advertised properly. It was never advertised as more people equals more fun. Marcus doesn't sell that at a vending machine. It was advertised as more people equals more mayhem. And by myself, I can cause some sick mayhem. I was playing with a friend who was also a gunzerker, and we mowed down some stuff with massive mayhem. And so, where does that put me with Borderlands? Now that I've analyzed this single player and this multiplayer cooperative aspect, I'm going to finish playing Scarlet's Booty Treasure, you know, because I feel like I'm pretty close to done with that. I'm on a mission right now where I'm supposed to stop Echo Sim piracy. You know how I feel about piracy, don't you? So I think I'm going to cap off this content and then give a better conclusion probably Friday, with depending on how well I do with the content or review of it, Thursday. That's the tentative schedule as it stands. But this is a video game. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to take me another 3 hours or 3 days to beat. But hey, if it takes me 3 days to beat, that means I got my money's worth. So, I can't complain. Well, that's all for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you later.